Most people think getting rich is about luck, hitting the jackpot, landing a high-paying job, or stumbling upon some secret formula. But let me tell you the truth, wealth isn't random. It's built, step by step, through mindset, strategy, and action. And no one understands this better than Ray Dalio. This man has spent decades mastering the game of money, and his final wealth strategies reveal what separates the wealthy from those who struggle forever. Maybe you've tried to save money, invest, or build a business, but it feels like you're always one step behind. You're not alone. Most people work hard but never break free because they're playing the game blindfolded, reacting instead of strategizing. The result? They end up trapped in financial stress, paycheck to paycheck, with no real control over their future. But here's the thing, it's not your fault. The system is designed to keep people confused about money. So, what if you could finally learn the rules of the game, the real ones that the wealthy use? What if you could apply the same strategies Dalio and other billionaires rely on to create unstoppable financial growth? Imagine no longer worrying about money, having the freedom to make choices without fear, and building wealth that lasts for generations. That's what we're diving into today. By the end of this, you'll know exactly how to take control of your financial destiny. These 7 final strategies from Ray Dalio aren't just theories, they're practical, proven, and designed to help you build real wealth. And trust me, once you see how they work, you'll never look at money the same way again. Let's get started. Relying on a single income source or one type of investment is like walking a tightrope without a safety net. Ray Dalio emphasizes the power of diversification, spreading your money across different assets to reduce risk. Think of it like a financial buffet: stocks, bonds, real estate, commodities, and even alternative investments like REITs or private equity. When one market dips, others can rise, keeping your overall wealth balanced. It's not about gambling on one big win, it's about stacking small, consistent wins over time. Take a look at 2008. People who had all their money in real estate wiped out. Meanwhile, those who spread their wealth across different assets weathered the storm. A simple way to start is by using the all-weather portfolio strategy, Dalio's own approach to diversification. A mix of 30% stocks, 40% bonds, 15% commodities, and 15% gold can provide steady growth while protecting against downturns. Even if you're just starting out, investing in low-cost index funds across different sectors is a great way to build a recession-proof portfolio. The biggest mistake? Thinking you don't have enough money to diversify. Even with just $500, you can start investing in fractional shares of ETFs that track the S&P 500, bonds, and even real estate through REITs. Platforms like Vanguard and Fidelity make it easy. The key is consistency. Set up automatic contributions and watch your portfolio grow without emotional investing getting in the way. The more you spread your bets, the less likely you are to lose everything. And here's where most people go wrong. They chase trends instead of building a stable foundation. Meme stocks, crypto hype, and speculative plays can be tempting, but without a solid core, you're just rolling the dice. Want real wealth? Follow Dalio's golden rule: diversify intelligently, hedge against downturns, and build a fortress around your financial future. And once your money is safe, the next step is making sure it grows on autopilot. Saving money isn't about willpower, it's about setting up a system that works even when you don't think about it. The biggest mistake most people make? Saving whatever's left after spending. That's a guaranteed way to stay broke. Instead, flip the script. Pay yourself first. Set up automatic transfers so that a portion of every paycheck goes straight into savings and investments before you even touch it. This isn't just a nice idea, it's a game changer for building wealth effortlessly. Think about it. If someone handed you $1,000, you'd probably find a way to spend most of it. But if only $800 made it to your checking account while $200 was automatically saved, you'd adjust without even noticing. This is why high-income earners can still be broke. Without a system, their spending scales up as fast as their income. Apps like Wealthfront, Acorns, or Digit can automate savings, and even your bank probably lets you set up recurring transfers. One of the best hacks? The 50/30/20 rule. Allocate 50% of income to needs, 30% to wants, and 20% to savings and investments. But if you really want to build wealth fast, tweak it. Live on 50%, invest 40%, and save 10%. The less you rely on your full income, the faster you'll achieve financial freedom. High earners like Elon Musk and Warren Buffett aren't rich just because they make a lot. They automate wealth building and live below their means. And here's the magic part. Once saving is automatic, your wealth grows on autopilot. No stress, no second guessing. Imagine looking at your account 5 years from now and realizing you've built a 6-figure safety net without even trying. The trick? Start now, even if it's just $50 a month. Because once your money is working for you, the next step is making sure you use debt the right way. Debt isn't the enemy, bad debt is. The difference? Smart investors use debt to build wealth, while the average person drowns in it. If your debt is funding a business, real estate, or education that increases your earning potential, that's called leveraging, using money to make more money. But if it's high-interest credit card debt, car loans for flashy status symbols, or payday loans, that's a financial trap designed to keep you stuck. Knowing which debt to keep and which to eliminate is the key to financial freedom. Take Donald Trump, love him or hate him, he mastered the art of using other people's money to build wealth. He borrows to buy cash-flowing assets, not liabilities. Now, compare that to someone who maxes out a credit card for a vacation. One person is using debt to generate income, the other is just digging a hole. The golden rule? If the debt doesn't increase your income or net worth, it's probably bad debt. And bad debt should be crushed fast. Here's how. Start with the avalanche method. List all debts from highest to lowest interest rate and attack the most expensive first while paying minimums on the rest. Or, if motivation is an issue, use the snowball method. Pay off the smallest balance first for a quick win, then roll that payment into the next one. Whichever method you choose, combine it with automation, set up bi-weekly payments to slash interest and pay off debt faster. And once you escape bad debt, use good debt wisely for real estate, stocks, or businesses that generate cash flow. Imagine owning rental properties where tenants pay your mortgage, or using business credit to scale an online store. That's what separates the wealthy from the struggling. But the real game changer? Investing a portion of your income consistently, because that's how you build unstoppable financial momentum. The fastest way to break free from paycheck to paycheck stress? Pay yourself first, before bills, before expenses, before anything else. The 10% rule is a simple but powerful habit. Invest at least 10% of your income into assets that grow over time. This isn't about saving leftovers, it's about making investing a non-negotiable part of your budget. If 10% feels impossible, start with 5% and increase it. The goal is to create a system where your money works harder than you do. Think about it. If you invested just $500 a month in an S&P 500 index fund with an average 10% annual return, in 20 years, you'd have over $380,000. And that's without lifting a finger. The earlier you start, the less money you need to invest to hit big goals. Warren Buffett made his first investment at 11 years old because he knew time in the market beats timing the market. The best time to start? Yesterday. The second best time? Right now. Automation is the cheat code. Set up an automatic transfer so 10% of your paycheck moves straight into an investment account. No thinking, no hesitation, no excuses. If you never see the money, you won't spend it. And if you're worried about risk, go for index funds or ETFs. They spread your money across hundreds of companies, reducing risk while still growing your wealth. This is how the rich get richer, by consistently investing, no matter what the market is doing. Here's the real kicker. Once you build the habit, 10% won't feel like enough. You'll start looking for ways to invest 15%, 20%, maybe even 50% of your income. That's when financial freedom goes from being a dream to a mathematical certainty. But investing isn't just about money. It's about knowing when to play defense and when to go all in. And that's exactly what we'll uncover next. Most people panic when the market drops, but Ray Dalio sees opportunity. The economy moves in cycles, booms, recessions, recoveries, and those who understand this profit while others panic. Instead of fearing downturns, prepare for them. When times are good, save aggressively, build cash reserves, and position yourself to buy assets when they're cheap. The wealthy don't just survive recessions, they capitalize on them. Think about 2008. While the world was panicking, smart investors like Warren Buffett and Ray Dalio were buying stocks at a massive discount. If you had invested just $10,000 in the S&P 500 in early 2009, you'd have over $60,000 today. The key? Buying when others are selling. Every crash has a recovery. Every boom has a slowdown. Knowing this gives you an edge over 99% of people who react emotionally. So how do you prepare? First, build an emergency fund, at least 6 months worth of expenses. This keeps you from making desperate financial decisions during downturns. Next, create an opportunity fund, extra cash set aside specifically to invest when prices drop. Finally, diversify your investments. Stocks, real estate, commodities. When one is down, another might be up. This strategy protects your wealth while setting you up for massive gains. Here's the kicker. Those who thrive in economic cycles aren't just reacting, they're playing the long game. When you stop fearing downturns and start seeing them as buying opportunities, your entire money mindset shifts. And once you master that, the next step is turning failures into stepping stones for success. Most people see failure as the end of the road. Ray Dalio sees it as a blueprint for success. Every financial mistake, whether it's a bad investment, overspending, or missing an opportunity, is a lesson in disguise. Instead of feeling defeated, analyze what went wrong. What led to the mistake? What could have been done differently? This process turns setbacks into stepping stones. The difference between those who struggle financially and those who build wealth? The ability to learn, adapt, and move forward. Take Michael Jordan. Cut from his high school basketball team, he didn't quit, he used it as fuel to improve. The same applies to money. Lost money in a bad stock? Study market trends and refine your investment strategy. Fell into credit card debt? Learn budgeting tactics and prioritize financial discipline. Every setback is a free education if you're willing to learn from it. Those who ignore their mistakes repeat them. Those who analyze them turn them into wealth-building habits. Dalio himself lost hundreds of millions early in his career by betting too aggressively on the market. Instead of quitting, he built a system for decision-making based on logic and data, one that made him a billionaire. The lesson? Mistakes aren't the problem. Refusing to learn from them is. If you track every financial misstep and pinpoint its cause, you'll build a mental playbook that prevents costly errors in the future. Here's where things get exciting. When you embrace failure as feedback, you develop an unstoppable mindset. And once your thinking changes, your financial habits follow. But mindset alone isn't enough. The real game changer? Building daily habits that rewire your brain for wealth. Money isn't just about numbers, it's about mindset. And one of the fastest ways to rewire your brain for financial success is through a gratitude and wealth journal. It sounds simple, but writing down what you're grateful for shifts your focus from scarcity to abundance. Dalio believes that wealth isn't just about having money, it's about how you think about money. By listing 3 things you're grateful for each day, you train your mind to see opportunities instead of obstacles. And when you shift your perspective, your financial reality follows. But this journal isn't just about gratitude, it's also your financial blueprint. Every day, write down 1 money lesson, 1 financial goal, or 1 key insight. Maybe you learned a new investment strategy, discovered a way to cut unnecessary expenses, or had an aha moment about passive income. By tracking these insights, you create a personal wealth playbook, one that compounds in value over time. Imagine looking back a year from now and seeing how much your mindset and money habits have transformed. Think of this journal like your personal Warren Buffett memo. Successful investors don't rely on memory alone. They document their strategies, track their progress, and adjust accordingly. The simple act of writing solidifies your financial goals and keeps them top of mind. If you commit to this daily practice, you'll start spotting patterns in your financial behavior, both the good and the bad. And once you see them clearly, you can double down on what works and eliminate what doesn't. Here's the real power of this habit. Wealth isn't just about what you earn, it's about what you keep and how you grow it. And now that you've unlocked the mindset shift, it's time for the final piece of the puzzle, tying everything together into a millionaire strategy that actually works. So, here's the real question. What will you do with this knowledge? You now have 7 of Ray Dalio's most powerful wealth strategies, practical steps that could change your financial future forever. But knowing isn't enough. The difference between those who stay stuck and those who build wealth is action. Will you take control, or will you let old habits and financial stress keep running your life? If you're serious about transforming your finances, make sure you subscribe and turn on notifications. Here, we break down the real strategies of the wealthy, things most people will never hear about. Don't miss out on insights that could completely shift your financial reality. Hit that subscribe button now, because the journey to financial freedom doesn't end here. And if you're ready to go even deeper, to truly master your financial mindset and create lasting wealth, then you need the right tools. That's why I highly recommend checking out Holistic Health. Nourish your mind, balance your finances, transform your life. It's designed to help you not just grow your money, but also build the mental clarity and habits needed to sustain wealth long term. Click the link in the pinned comment now and start transforming your finances today. It's your time. Don't wait for the perfect moment. Your future starts with the choices you make right now. Check out the material in the pinned comment, and I'll see you in the next one.